We are getting new information about the mysterious disappearance that captivated the country 6 months ago. What started out as an idyllic honeymoon cruise for newlyweds Trevor and Lindsay Forrest turned into a nightmarish ordeal for the young bride.
Question over here. What do you plan on doing now? Lindsay,
I miss it every minute.
what about the search?
That's all I want to say. That's all I want to do. Please just let me go.
What are you going to do now?
With more questions than answers, investigators are still trying to determine exactly what happened on board that tragic cruise.
Hours from now, this is where it's all gonna happen. Flew all the way from Denver to Hawaii to celebrate the end of life as you know
Stop
it.
it! Lindsay's gonna see this.
By the time she watches, it'll be too late to change your mind.
Like she'd ever. Look at this place, it's gorgeous.
How do I get stuck with the camera?
You're pushy, you'll get people to talk to you.
Speaking of which, hey Chad, now's your big chance. Say a few words.
Like what?
Anything.
Say something about what an amazing guy I am.
I thought I was supposed to tell the truth.
Smart ass, you're fired. Hey, anyone know where I can get a new best man on this island?
What about you, Trevor? A few words for the bride?
Lindsay, first time I saw you, I knew you were the girl for me. You're smart, gorgeous, sexy, fun. We're great together. I love you, babe. I love you so much.
Marty, did you see how much these orchids cost?
Joe, please, okay? She only gets married once.
Yeah, and she's gonna bankrupt us by the end of this.
Where on earth is Lindsay? We have to get started with the pictures.
Mom.
Oh, do you know where the bouquets? Yes, right over there, dear. Listen, honey, I need you to relax, and I need you to start enjoying your day.
I will, I promise. I just want everything to be perfect. Yeah. Is Trevor down yet?
Oh, Lindsay, you look beautiful.
No. Makeup. Please don't touch her. Okay, we have pictures now. All right, let's go.
All right.
Excuse me.
Oh my God. Uncle Paulie's drunk already.
Well, cut him some slack. This is the most important day of his life.
You look amazing.
Thanks, babe.
Kiss the bride.
I've got no idea who most of these people are.
It looks like only Trevor's side could afford to fly to Hawaii from Colorado for a wedding.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but can I get your bags on board for you? Cabin number.
The Aloha Suite.
On your honeymoon.
I'm planning to enjoy every second of it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is incredible.
This is gonna be so good for you, babe. We're gonna relax, hang out by the pool, get rid of some of that wedding stress.
6 days to Tahiti, no work, no worries. It's you and me.
That's what I'm looking forward to the most.
Oh my God.
Pretty amazing, huh?
It'll work. from my parents.
They know how to get a party started.
It turned out great, didn't they?
Yeah. What do you say we forget about the wedding for a while? Try to enjoy ourselves.
Okay, but you do have to admit, it was a beautiful wedding.
It was. I'm just glad it's over.
Hey.
Babe. Something happened to you. You made a shift, okay? You got intense. This whole having to get married in Hawaii thing.
Well, it had to be perfect. I didn't want to be embarrassed in front of your parents and all your friends.
You know what you need? Because I do. You need a distraction. You need something to take your mind off of the wedding and on to more important things.
More important?
Much more important.
Do you want to see the ship first?
No. Ship. Ship. We're married.
This is beautiful.
So are you. Let's go.
How much do you think this cost?
A lot. One thing my parents are good at is spending money.
Your mom hates me.
What? You worry too much.
I'll win her over eventually.
Who cares? My dad thinks you rock. He's convinced you're gonna save me from being irresponsible and superficial.
I am gonna save you. The best thing that ever happened to you.
Don't I know it?
Ulvan na kachoya. Kachoya nam latato.
Batata com sete raga.
Ovan.
Nice.
Thanks.
It's so hard to imagine being married right now.
When you meet the right guy, it feels totally natural.
I don't know if that guy exists.
You'll know him when you find him.
You know, I don't know. I like to travel too much. And I'm a sales rep, so my job keeps me on the road a lot.
Trevor wanted to wait, but he changed his mind.
Did he change it, or did you change it for him?
I just helped him see that it's best for both of us. We're out of college, starting a business together, family eventually.
Hey, babe.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Hi.
Who's your friend?
This is Kim from Dallas.
Dallas, you Texas girl?
Transplanted Arizonan, actually.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you don't have the accent.
No.
Honey, who are those guys over there?
Oh, that is Max and Luca and Ben. Hey. They're Hungarian. Very exotic. I know you're into that.
It could be. Sure.
All right, well then you should come out with us later. We're gonna go to the bar and have some drinks.
Oh, that could be fun. Yeah.
We have dinner reservations at 8:30.
Oh, we'll go after. We'll meet up around 10. Go to the dance club, show you my moves.
Sounds good.
All right. Cocktail?
Sure.
Cocktail?
Why not? It's vacation.
That it is.
Thank you. He's really cool.
Eight. I do, baby. I am pleased.
Our dinner reservations were 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know, but look, I'm hot right now. I can't walk away now.
Promise.
Well, here, make some bets, huh? Settle up. Pull down my 9 and 5.
Men cannot walk away when they are winning.
Trevor can't quit when he's losing either.
Heard that.
I thought he'd settle down when we got married.
I hope you have better luck with that than I did.
You're married?
I was, but as of 3 months ago, I am single. This cruise is a fresh start.
Good for you.
I'm sure you'll meet somebody wonderful.
I hope so.
You will. Just gotta make it happen.
Congratulations on your marriage. He's a lucky man.
Thank you.
Hey! Aren't you supposed to be whining and dining by now?
I've been abandoned for his new posse.
Well, his loss and our gain. Hang with us, we'll take care of you.
You look very beautiful tonight. What can I get you?
Vodka, rocks. Make it a double.
Wow. My pleasure. Vodka rocks double, please.
Hi, Kim, it's Lindsay. I thought we said we were gonna meet at the gym. Anyway, I'm done. Maybe I'll see you later.
For God's sake, Trevor, you're gonna miss the whole day.
Why'd you do that?
It's almost 2.
So what?
So, tired of being alone. Everybody's bailing on me.
We're dancing till like 5. Yeah. I told Ben and the guys we could hang out again tonight.
Really?
I told you, these guys, they got connection to these European designers. It's good for the shop. They can get us stuff that no one else can.
This is business.
Well, there's nothing wrong with mixing a little business, a little pleasure, is there? Besides, we had a blast.
We got pretty messed up.
Well, I like it when you get messed up and fun.
Trevor, no. Come on.
Just a little longer, okay? Close the blinds.
Whatever.
So, what I don't understand is, how could someone so beautiful be all by herself?
I like to be alone.
Is that a request?
No. It's okay.
So? Would you like a drink?
Sure. Surprise me.
I will.
Feeling adventurous? Climbing wall instructors will be available today from 9 a.m. until noon.
Nothing.
Back off. Hey, chill, dude. Keep your hands off. Push me out. Break your arm.
Trevor, it's okay. Trevor, it's okay. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're with me.
I am. I thought it was you. Where were you?
Thought it was me. You thought that guy was
Yes, I did. I'm sorry.
Hello? Mr. and Mrs. Forrest? Is anyone here? Mrs. Forrest? Hello?
Attention. With passengers Trevor and Lindsay Forrest, please contact security or go to the reception desk immediately.
All right, we'll do a full ship search sector by sector. Start with the public areas first. Once we clear those, we'll move on to the restricted ones.
What about the cabins?
Look, we want to extend every courtesy to our passengers. But make no mistake, our top priority is finding Trevor and Lindsay Forrest. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Come on.
That entrance right there. Jack, you go with him.
Pardon me, have you seen these folks on board?
No.
Excuse me. We were wondering if you've seen this couple recently.
We found Mrs. Forrest. Aft hallway level 2. We need medical.
We just got to work. Come on, what are you doing standing around? Get these people out of here. Come on, come on. Mrs. Forrest, I'm Alan Sherrick, Chief of Security. Are you hurt anyone?
What happened?
We're working on that. We still haven't been able to locate your husband.
Trevor?
Yeah. You have any idea where it might be?
I don't know. I can't remember. Is Trevor all right? You find him?
We'll find him. Okay. Everything's gonna be all right.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Just take your time. Okay. All right. Doctor's on the way. Stay with me.
I don't remember. I don't know why I don't remember.
I see great things ahead for these two. Lindsay here is just what this guy needs. This is a girl who's going places, you mark my words. A toast to the bride and groom. And maybe Lindsay here will get you off your lazy ass and focused on something besides football, booze, and parties. You're gonna keep him in line, right?
We'll take care of each other.
I don't want a sedative. I'm okay. I'm fine. Could I have a glass of water?
Doctor, could you this moment, please? Mrs. Forrest, there's someone here who'd like to have a word with you. This is Special Agent Merced. She's with the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
I know you.
We met at the casino. I'm Gwen.
You're an FBI agent?
On vacation. But if there's anything I can do to help you, I will.
Yes, whatever you can do. We have to find Trevor.
We're combing every inch of the ship. If he's here, we're gonna find him.
I'd like to see the cabin.
Absolutely.
I'm going with you.
You should probably stay here and rest.
After we find him.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about you and Trevor. How long have you been together?
A couple years. We started dating in college.
Are you still in school?
We graduated a few years ago. We're starting a business together.
That's exciting. What kind of business?
This high-end boutique that sells mostly accessories. Purses and belts and that sort of thing. He's gonna run the business side and I'm gonna do the buying and manage the store.
It sounds like a place I'd want to visit.
He's gotta be okay. We have all these plans.
It's gonna be okay.
What if it's not?
It will be. It will be.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Miss Forrest, I'm gonna have to ask you to stay here.
Why?
Other than the few things we sent to your cabin, we're keeping it sealed from everybody except for law enforcement.
We only dock for 3 more days.
Which is why we need to maintain the integrity of the scene.
Do you remember coming back to your room last night?
No, I don't. Last thing I remember is the club. We were partying, I guess. I had too much.
Tell us about being at the club.
It's just like any other night. We met some friends for drinks.
I'm sorry I have to ask you this, but is there any possibility that Trevor might have been with someone else?
You mean another woman? No, he wouldn't. No, Trevor's very loyal.
Any chance anyone wants to hurt him?
Everybody loves Trevor. There was this one thing.
What one thing?
Nothing really, just met these guys. We were dancing and Trevor got a little jealous. He does that.
Was there a physical altercation?
No. Just arguing. I didn't think it was a big deal.
You should check by the slide.
Did you get into a fight with Trevor last night?
Can't remember.
evidence, make sure they cover the handprint, and seal the balcony door.
No, we'll take care of it. So, what do you think? You think this is a domestic issue?
Not necessarily. But somebody's got a temper.
Even if he did go overboard, it still could have been an accident.
One detail that doesn't make sense to me. I was married for 10 years and never took off my wedding ring. Ever.
Officer Sherrick.
Captain Fulton, this is Special Agent Merced.
We feel very fortunate to have you on board, Miss Merced. I'm just worried that this might intrude on your vacation.
Well, I'm here solo. It's not much of an imposition.
Thank you. Where's Mrs. Forrest?
She wanted to phone her family, so we set up a video conference for her.
All right, well, have a seat.
Thank you.
First of all, let me assure you that we're doing everything in our power to locate Mr. Forrest.
You're not turning back.
No, we're about halfway between Hawaii and Tahiti, so a determination was made to continue forward. But the company's got search and rescue aircraft all along our route, and all commercial vessels are being notified to be on the alert. And of course, we're continuing onboard search.
I don't think he's on the ship. I think he went overboard, and I think that he was hurt and bleeding when it happened.
Do you think somebody pushed him?
It's a distinct possibility, yeah.
I don't know exactly what happened, but I'd like to speak with some people and see what I can find out.
Okay, all right, I think that's a good idea. I would just ask that you try not to disrupt our paying guests any more than we already have.
I'll do what I can.
Okay, well, please extend every courtesy to Agent Merced.
Thank you, Captain.
Thank you very much. I would be remiss, however, if I didn't remind you that officially, U.S. law enforcement has no jurisdiction aboard Emerald Cove Cruise Lines. We're in international waters and we sail under the Liberian flag.
And I'll remind you that the FBI has the right to investigate any crime that involves an American citizen whose ship disembarks from an American port.
Well, we don't know that a crime has been committed.
Then I guess we'll have to find out. Thank you, Captain.
I hope this will be all right, Mrs. Forrest.
So much smaller.
I'm sorry, it's all we had available.
Where are Trevor's things?
Security sealed off the cabin until the authorities could examine it. I got as many of your things as I could that wouldn't upset the crime scene.
My ring? My ring was in there.
I'm sorry. They were very strict. If you need anything at all, please just let me know. Your parents are waiting to talk to you. When you're ready, I'll take you over for a video conference.
Thank you.
Oh, honey, are you okay?
I'm okay, Mom. You sure? Yeah. This just doesn't feel real.
Well, have they found Trevor yet?
They're still looking.
I wish I could be there. I'll fly out and I'll meet you when you dock.
It's too far.
No, they're gonna find him. Somehow, I'm sure this is just all gonna work out.
Marty, let me talk to her. Move over, huh?
How you holding up, honey?
Not so good. I feel so lonely out here.
Well, you're not alone. You've got family, and we're only a phone call away whenever you need us. You hold yourself together, okay?
I will. I'm trying.
We're all praying for you. We've been talking with Aaron and Nadine Forrest, and they'd like it if you'd call them.
I can't. No, I just can't handle that.
They're worried sick.
What am I supposed to say? That Trevor and I got drunk and we were partying and now I don't know if he's alive or dead? How am I supposed to say that to them? You know they're just gonna blame me.
This is not your fault, Lindsay.
But that's what they're gonna think. Especially his mother, you know she will. She never thought I was good enough for him.
Honey, don't you worry about what anybody else thinks, okay? If you don't want to talk to them, then just don't.
They're still looking for him, Linz. You never know.
I know. I feel it. He's gone. Trevor's gone.
Thank you so much. I couldn't have done it without you. This is the best day of my life.
I had all the security camera footage cut together so that we can get a real indication of Trevor Forrest's whereabouts throughout the night. He didn't leave the cabin until around, somewhere in the evening.
How much coverage do you have?
About 60% of the public areas. And from 9:30 to 11:30, he was in the casino.
Who's that with him?
I got somebody working on that. I'll get back to you. Mrs. Forrest is gone for just over an hour. And this is the last clip of them together. It's from the club. That's it. Not much.
Wait, go back. There, stop. Same guy from the casino. That must be the guy that Lindsay told us Trevor got into an argument with. We need to talk to him.
Janelle, find out where Patterson is. See if he's got an ID on that passenger, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Nice catch, Agent.
Hello? Yeah. Just tell me where. Okay.
I'm telling you, those guys, they did something to Trevor.
Why would you say that? You weren't even with us that night.
Because they're dangerous. Trust me.
Did something happen?
No.
If you know something that could help Trevor, you gotta tell me.
You can't tell anyone.
Please.
The one with the shaved head, Max.
Yeah.
We were partying, and he said he had some more stuff back in his cabin, so I went with him. And I tried to leave. I realized I'd been stupid. Nobody else was there. And he attacked me.
He raped you. I'm so sorry. We'll get him. We'll have him arrested.
No, you can't tell anyone.
Can't let him get away with it.
Oh, but they just say it's consensual, that I wanted it. I'll be the one put on trial. I won't go through that. When I heard that Trevor was missing, I knew I had to tell you.
There's an FBI agent on board. We gotta tell her.
No, I don't want anyone to know, ever. You have to promise me.
Maybe if we...
Promise me.
You have my word.
The three men are Hungarian nationals. They're at the pool right now.
You identify them fast. You have an efficient team.
To be honest, we've got a lot of practice. Over the last few years, more than 30 people have disappeared on cruise ships. And that's not including suicides and accidents that we know about.
It's kind of an ideal place to commit a perfect crime. No jurisdiction, no witnesses, and no body.
Let's not advertise that too loudly. Having a bad day as it is, right?
You've got it all wrong. I mean, we like those Americans. We were even talking about working together. My father and I, we have an export business. Very successful. And Trevor, he was excited about it, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was into it.
What else were you guys into?
A few too many vodka shots. but it's a cruise, right? I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. And I promise, we did not drink and drive.
That's very cute. According to Mrs. Forrest, you guys had some sort of argument with Trevor last night. Why don't you elaborate on that?
Like she would even remember. She forgot her name after a couple shots.
There was no argument, okay? A little disagreement, maybe, but I mean, she's the one that went ballistic.
Tell us exactly what happened last night.
We were partying, like we said.
Hey, wait. Trevor. Chill out, man. He didn't mean anything.
His hands were all over him.
And you won't do it again, right? You just lost your head, that's all.
Yes, I'm sorry.
It's not cool.
Look. With thousands, maybe millions of dollars of business to do together over time. It would be stupid to let something like this get in the way of that.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, Trevor, wait.
It's stuff, man. Huh? It's wild. Come on, we're all friends.
Yeah, all right. As long as we got an understanding.
Plenty of other girls here.
I do like the sound of millions.
Me too, brother.
Want some?
No, I don't. I want to go. What is wrong with you?
You're the one acting like a whore.
What?
Just try to stop acting like such a slut.
I'm not a slut. I'm your wife.
What are you?
All I want to do is spend time with you. Is that so hard?
Man, I'm sorry. I'll pay for all
Don't
this.
apologize to him. Apologize to
Shut
me.
up.
Don't talk to me like that.
Then chill out. You are embarrassing me. Must be that time of the month, huh?
Looks like you need a shot, brother.
Amen.
I'm surprised he could even move.
There was blood in his room and on the balcony. You guys know anything about that?
Okay, when we left him, he was out cold. You know, that's all I can say. I mean, we like the guy.
I don't know what I was thinking getting married. Oh, shoot. She must have brainwashed me or something.
Women will screw with your head if you let them.
Lightweight.
I think you'd want us to have this for our troubles. Orvan Nakachoyak.
The chick probably cut his throat.
I'm sorry, did you just say she cut his throat?
No, look. If you ask me, she's the one you should be talking to, okay? I mean, that girl's got a temper on her. If anybody threw him over, it was her.
Honest to God, I never saw this one. Trevor being the first of us boys to get married. No way. But Lindsay is smoking hot, though. Well, I mean, yeah, of course she's smoking. But you know, T-Rex, tapping one chick forever, huh? What?
Don't be obnoxious. This is their wedding video.
They're lying. They have to be.
I understand your frustration, but unfortunately, we only have their word to go on.
As far as I'm sure there's really nothing else for that night you can remember.
Trying. It's like I remember being in the club, and then the next thing I remember is waking up in the hallway.
Sometimes alcohol or severe trauma can cause blackouts.
This has been a terrible ordeal for
There's
you.
gotta be something else that happened between those guys and Trevor. Something that they're hiding.
What makes you say that?
I've had a feeling about those guys from the beginning. They're trouble.
I think they're hiding something too.
Well, without any actual proof, there's really nothing we can do.
What about the rescue crews? Have you heard anything from them?
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Forrest. But after an exhaustive search, the rescue effort regrettably was called off a couple of hours ago. And these not anywhere here on the ship, and so we have to presume that he's been lost at sea.
So that's it? You're giving up?
We can fly you to Tahiti if you like, and from there get you a flight home. Unfortunately, we won't be within helicopter range for another couple of days. You have our deepest condolences.
I don't want your condolences. I want Trevor back.
A young, good-looking groom disappears on his honeymoon. The media is going to have a field day with this.
We're excruciatingly aware of that.
I can't believe he's really gone.
We will do our very best to figure out what happened.
It was those guys. I know it was.
Unfortunately, having a bad feeling about someone isn't enough to accuse them.
It's more than that. One of them did something to someone on the ship.
What do you mean?
I can't tell you. I promised. They did something to Trevor. There's not a doubt in my mind. I don't know what to feel. I just feel empty.
You know, you may not believe this now, but this pain that you're feeling won't last forever.
It won't.
When my husband left, I felt like I'd been literally turned inside out.
What happened?
A lot of things. Most of them my fault. I paid more attention to my career than to our marriage. I knew it wasn't great, but I'd just gotten home from this assignment in St. Louis, and he'd moved out. Sent me an email saying he was filing for divorce.
An email?
Yeah. An email. And I'm so grateful to be the person I am today. It won't be easy, and it won't be fast. But you'll get through this. You have so much ahead of you.
Yeah. You know, I just gotta make it happen.
Exactly.
That's what I've always done. I just see what it is I want. I see it so clearly. I can practically touch it. I just believe that it's already come true. I believe it so hard I can make it happen.
Do you always get what you want?
Not always exactly the way I saw it. But yeah, I usually do.
I think I'll give that a try. Hey.
Hey.
Don't they ever let you out of here?
Well, that's the problem with living in the same place you work. You're actually in my bedroom right now. Just going over the video surveillance footage, just in case I missed something.
Anything?
Nah, not yet.
Well, the Bureau just emailed these to me. Nothing on Luca Fodor, but the other two have priors. Max Kovac for assault and Benedict Klimo. Turns out his export business that he runs with his father is all stolen merchandise from Eastern Europe.
Think Trevor knew about this?
I'd like to find out. I mean, clearly, Ben was lying to us, so.
Well, we'll question him in the morning then.
Do you want to have dinner? I was gonna grab a bite and I thought.
Yeah.
Can I-
Yeah, I'd like that. Wait a minute. This is from the night that Trevor was at the club. When he was with the Hungarians.
Lindsay.
Yeah, and not her husband.
Oh, honey, it just couldn't be any more incredible. You did such an amazing job. I remember the day after you met Trevor, you called me and you said, you were so excited. You said, Mom, I just met the man I'm gonna marry. And here we are. I always knew that you were gonna make your dreams come true. And I love you, baby girl.
There must be some mistake.
That is you, correct?
Why are you showing me this?
Mrs. Forrest, when we dock in Tahiti, we're going to be facing countless questions. You, me, everybody. And we just need to get a full picture of exactly what happened the night your husband disappeared.
Well, as I've told you before, I have no memory of this evening. I believe I must have been drugged.
Is there anyone in particular you're accusing?
Not yet. I'm just saying that if this video were to be released, if questions were brought up about my morals or something, it would be embarrassing, of course, but I would have no choice but to say what must have happened. That I was drugged and taken advantage of by someone on this cruise. On top of Trevor's disappearance, I can only imagine how bad that would look for you.
Keep it down between us.
No, I'm not covering for you again, man.
Luca, just shut up. Nothing gonna happen.
Why do you always have to pull this crap?
I swear to God, Lindsay, whatever it takes, we'll find out what happened.
I just want him back.
Nadine and I are flying out day after tomorrow. We'll be there to meet the ship.
You don't have to do that.
It's already arranged. We're gonna have a big press conference. Put some real pressure on this cruise line to find out what the hell happened to my son.
Do you think that's really necessary?
You're damn right I do. Whatever it takes.
Well, then I'll see you soon, I guess.
You be strong now, okay?
I'll try. Can you believe that? They're trying to make it out like I did something wrong.
I told you how they are. They always try to turn around on you. Look at this. They're actually websites just for cruise victims. There's that many, like whole support groups.
What?
Well, they're out in the middle of nowhere. No cops around. And look at this website right here. It's all people that went missing from cruise ships. There's so many of them.
God. So they never find out what actually happened. I talked to a lawyer today.
What for?
My dad wanted me to. It was so morbid. He kept saying all this stuff about declaring Trevor legally dead.
Oh, that's awful.
He was asking about life insurance, if we had a will. Just panicked. I asked him to call my dad and I just hung up. I mean, we haven't even been married a week.
Is there?
Is there what?
Life insurance or an inheritance or anything? I know it's hard, but you really need to know. Or are you just gonna get your old job back or something?
What? I don't know. His family's rich, then there's gotta be something. Not that money's important.
Excuse me.
For her, I would say.
I have a few questions for you.
I'm meeting my friends.
It won't take long.
Maybe later. Let's see what they got.
How long are you going to cover up for your buddies?
What do you mean by that?
There's already a full investigation underway. One of the passengers has lodged a complaint against your friend. They're talking about pressing charges.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Then why are you afraid to answer a few questions if you've got nothing to hide?
Okay. What is it you want to know?
You were with Lindsay the night her husband disappeared, weren't you?
Yeah, we hung out.
You did a little more than hang out. I have the video from the hallway.
So? I didn't do anything she didn't want to do. Shut up!
Don't talk to me like that.
Get a grip, all right? You're embarrassing me. Must be that time of the month.
You must need a shot, brother.
Amen. You okay?
Do I look it?
I think he doesn't deserve you. He shouldn't say those things to you. He's your husband, no? He's supposed to love you and treat you with respect.
He does love me. In his way. It's complicated.
Sounds like an excuse.
I suppose you're always a perfect gentleman.
I know how to treat a woman right.
Really?
A woman needs a man who'll listen. Who'll hold her. Just can't get enough of her.
That does sound nice. That work on all the girls?
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm sorry,
Wait! Lindsay! That was the last time I saw her.
And what about Trevor?
I never saw him.
And you have no idea where Lindsay went?
No idea.
I went back to my cabin. Look, I've answered your questions. I have nothing to hide.
Your friend Max does.
So? Maybe you should go bother him.
That can't be right. There has to be something.
I'm just telling what the attorneys told me. Trevor has a couple of trusts in his name, but with his death, those will revert back to the Forests.
I'm a Forrest.
I know you are, honey.
Is there a life insurance or something?
Just a small policy, but again, his parents are listed as the beneficiaries. There's the personal bank account, that'll go to you. It's showing about $17,000.
17,000. Maybe I'll sue the cruise line they have to pay, right?
You shouldn't be worrying about all of this right now.
What's the number for that lawyer?
303-555-0164.
Thanks, Dad. Agent Merced, I'm not feeling great.
You lied to me.
Lied. About what?
I don't know. Everything.
Can't deal with this right now.
You're quite the actress.
What are you talking about?
Pretend not to remember so you don't have to admit that you were screwing around behind your husband's back on your honeymoon.
I don't have to listen to this.
I spoke with your friend Luca. He told me everything. How you threw yourself at him at the bar, then went back to his room for a night of wild sex. Says you're quite the tiger in bed.
He's lying. We never had sex.
How would you know? I thought you couldn't remember.
I remember bits and pieces, that's all.
How about the part where you got into a fight with Trevor over Luca? Are you remembering that part yet?
That never happened.
So maybe Luca's lying and you were actually in your room when Trevor came back. Did you push him over, Lindsay? Did Luca?
No. I loved him. Maybe you didn't love your husband enough to keep him. But I sure as hell did.
Excuse me, ladies. No one's getting between me and that bouquet. You ready, girl? That's cheating. I got it! Do you think Emily something that's important enough to chance?
Are you serious?
Apparently some kind of technical malfunction, yeah.
Alan, that was evidence. A video of the victim's wife kissing another man. That footage could have been proof of why he was killed. How could your team have done this?
Look, all I could tell you is what I've been told, right? That somehow by accident, it got lost.
And you bought that.
Sorry, one.
So am I to assume that Emerald Cove Cruise Lines is in full cover their asses mode? What happened? She threaten you?
My advice to you is to try to enjoy the last few days of your vacation, Agent Merced.
Trying to drive out the demons?
Here to throw more ridiculous accusations at me?
You can save the whole wide-eyed innocence thing for someone else. I'm not buying it.
I've never hurt Trevor.
You said you make things happen. What I'm wondering is exactly how far you're willing to go.
I'm sorry I lied to you. That hallway where they found me, I don't know how I got there. I really don't. But other things I do remember. Trevor and I, we fight a lot. We always have. It's just because we're both so passionate.
Passionate enough to hurt each other.
Emotionally? Plenty. Not physically.
So what happened?
I'm not proud of what I did. I was hurting. And I made kind of a fool of myself with Luca. Nothing major happened.
I know. I know how to lie, too.
I was a mess.
Sorry,
What?
I can't.
Wait! Lindsay!
I went back to our cabin. Wasn't exactly the honeymoon I imagined. Bridesmaid Chloe taped our wedding as a gift to me, and I thought, you know, if I went back through the happy times, maybe it would calm me down.
Chloe, thank you so much. I could not have done this without you. This is the best day of my life.
What about you, Trevor? Any words for the bride?
Lindsay, we're great together. I love you, babe. I love you so much.
Sweet.
Hey! Hey! I know who you are.
Hey, what are you doing in here?
Setting off?
Yeah.
I never loved anybody like I loved Trevor. I got up and I went to look for him. And I don't know. I guess the pills on top of the alcohol did something to me. Everything was spinning, and I got lost. The next thing I remember is waking up in that hallway.
You never saw Trevor.
That fight in the club. That was the last thing I said to him. I wish I could take it back. I wish he was here. I lied because I didn't want anyone to know. I was embarrassed. I didn't want people to think I was some awful person. I guess maybe that's what I deserve.
All that stuff yesterday.
No kid.
We have to tell them.
What?
About what happened to you. About what that guy did.
No, I told you.
Everybody's looking at me. They think I did something to Trevor.
No, they don't. Nobody thinks that.
You should see them.
all staring at me and whispering things.
I wish I could help you, but
What if we went together? I could go with you. I'd be right by your side.
I just can't.
It's okay. Shouldn't have asked you. Best thing for you to do is put this all behind you.
I'm sorry.
Giza, you know the parties there? Kick-ass parties, right on the English girls. Sometimes they go on all night. They call it. Come on.
What did you do?
Sorry?
You were the last ones to see Trevor alive. What'd you do to him?
We dropped his drunk ass off, that's all. We feel terrible about what happened, but the last time we saw him, he was fine.
I don't believe you.
Hey, look at the bright side. At least you can find the real man now.
Shut up.
You crazy.
Whatever you could ever hope to be. What did you do to my husband?
They didn't do anything.
How do you know you weren't there? You were too busy attacking me.
Amigos, that's not what happened.
What did you do to Trevor?
We told you nothing.
Like you did nothing to Kim? The last girl this guy picked up, he raped. God knows what kind of party he had planned for you.
Okay, look, why don't we all just chill out, okay? Relax. Hey, she's lying. Lucas saw the girl. She wanted. Tell them.
Why are you doing this?
Because you're all sick bastards. We will find out what happened. You won't get away with this.
Let go of him. Let go of me.
We have another incident on our hands.
Yeah, about what?
Passenger claims she's been attacked. It involves the Hungarians.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
As soon as we dock, we'll have this man arrested.
He'll be held by the French authorities in Tahiti until he can be extradited.
Back to the U.S.
I'm afraid he can't be charged in the United States. He'll be taken to Liberia, where the ship is registered.
Are you serious? Do you expect me to go there?
It's the only way he'll be held accountable.
No, he won't. And you both know it. I'd be in a foreign country, a single woman on a cruise. It's gonna be my word against his, and he'll say I wanted it. And it was consensual. There won't be any justice here. And I won't let them crucify me. I'm not that strong.
I want those men off my ship.
I'll make arrangements.
Hope you're finally relaxing a little.
Not so much. Did you want something?
You heard what happened to that girl? What that guy did?
I did. I also heard you let about half the boat know.
Well, I tried to tell you, but you seem more interested in accusing me. I wanted to find out what happened to Trevor. Somebody had to do something.
And it certainly got suspicion away from you, didn't it?
Why would I want to kill Trevor anyway? My life has been destroyed. Why would I want to do that to myself?
I don't know.
I loved Trevor. I made a mistake with Luca, okay? You know what it's like to make mistakes, don't you?
We'll sue this entire company. We'll own this ship.
Look, you can't just throw us off the ship.
You two just shut up and let me handle this. Hey, you can't do this.
Actually, we can. Emerald Cove Cruise Lines has the right to refuse service to any guest.
Oh, right.
If you want to fight us on this, we can simply turn you over to the authorities, the Tahitian authorities. Have them deal with you.
Chairman Namchinal. Man.
What was that? Yeah, I didn't think so. Chopper's on its way. You're gonna get on it, quietly. And you better consider yourself a lucky man, because you're getting a walk on this one. Get him out of here.
Let's go.
What's going to happen to them?
She's not going to press charges, so not much. But if I had it my way, I'd throw them overboard, see if they could swim to shore.
I was wondering if I could take a look at the cabin again.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
I don't know, but I'll tell you when I find it.
I could lose my job over that. You know that, right?
I do.
Figure I owe you one.
You do?
I do.
Captain, we're on course and scheduled to arrive in port at 0600.
Very good. And corporate just sent through a strategy for dealing with the media, so we're going to need to get organized on that as well.
Aye, aye, Captain.
All right.
Captain,
Mrs. Forrest, what can I do for you?
can I speak to you alone?
Yes, of course, come on. Let's step over here. Right here. How you doing?
Holding it together, I guess. It's hard.
Of course it is. You're a very brave young woman.
Sometimes it doesn't feel like that.
I understand that.
That woman who was raped, Kim. I met her that first day. I introduced her to those men.
You know, you're not to blame for anything that's happened.
I think, in one way or another, I'm to blame for all of it. Trevor's parents are beside themselves. They're meeting the ship in Tahiti. They've called a press conference.
So I gather.
I was online last night. I couldn't believe it. The headlines: Grim disappears, honeymoon nightmare. It's everywhere.
You know, you shouldn't be looking at that junk. Those people, they're just using you as fodder for innuendo and speculation.
The thing is, I don't want Trevor's death to cause any more pain and suffering than it already has. And it would be even worse if what happened to Kim were made public.
I agree.
So I was thinking that maybe there's a better way. Something that would prove much easier for everyone. This is the name and number of my lawyer. He has some interesting ideas about how we could maybe handle this.
I'll have our company attorney get in touch with him as soon as possible.
Perfect. With any luck, maybe there's some kind of arrangement we can come to that would work out best for all of us.
All three Hungarians claim that Lindsay had a violent streak, right?
Yeah, well, those three aren't exactly Nobel Peace Prize candidates. Besides, it doesn't answer the main question. Why? You know, why would she do it? This beautiful young bride has everything to look forward to. Why would she destroy her entire future? It doesn't make sense. I mean, there's no motive. And even if she had one, how? How could she overpower him? What happened?
Supposedly Trevor was so drunk it wouldn't have taken much.
I'll tell you what I think happened.
I don't know what I was thinking getting married. She must have brainwashed me or something.
Women will screw with your head if you let them.
Lightweight.
I think you'd want us to have this for our troubles.
Yeah.
Olvan Nakachayok.
Why did you marry me?
I love you.
This isn't love.
What are you talking about, babe? Great together. I'm having a blast. I don't know about you. Aren't you?
Is this how it's gonna be? All of our lives?
Look, babe, could you just calm down?
You always do that. You always turn it around on me.
Look, Linz, I love you. What more do you want? Ah!
You can't just say I love you and that makes everything all right.
I'm bleeding. You know, Linz, if you just relax every now and again.
You are not possibly blaming this on me.
Look, I'm just saying.
I saw you. How could you on our wedding day?
What are you talking about?
Here. You want this? I don't want it anymore.
Linz, just look.
Don't
look,
touch
no,
me.
no,
Stay
come
away
here,
from
come
me.
here, then relax.
Trevor, we
just
are
come
done.
What? Look, Linz.
Just leave me alone.
You don't mean it. Come on, babe. I just.
Stay away from me. Don't
Come here.
touch me.
Wait, Lindsay said that she was watching footage from the wedding on her video camera right before she left the cabin.
Well, wait a minute. That doesn't make sense. There's no video camera on the inventory. I did it myself.
There's no camera.
Oh.
That doesn't make sense.
Does if it's just another thing she's lying to us about.
Okay, so let's lock it. A broken bottle. He stumbles to the bed. Clearly there's some kind of fight, which leads us back out to the balcony. And the wedding ring is gone.
Wedding ring is gone.
How did she get past security?
Sometimes when there's a change in shift, there's a lag before the next guard arrives. If she was paying attention, she might have figured that out.
Well, if nothing else, we can hold her on suspicion of tampering with the crime scene. See if we can buy some more time. What a way to die. He could have lasted days out in the water knowing it was only going to end one way. Can you imagine?
Took the Majes for 13. I told you shouldn't have brought him along, man.
You were the one who was trying to screw the guy's wife.
Yeah, at least she was conscious.
Shut up, you're both idiots.
What are these men doing?
That's the captain's orders, sir.
Captain? These men, they should be on a chopper by now.
They'll be transported later tonight. Corporate commandeered the flight for another passenger.
Who?
Mrs. Forrest.
She's gone?
Almost an hour ago.
We're in the middle of an investigation. I still have questions for her.
You found evidence she committed a crime of some sort?
I believe she may have tampered with the crime scene.
Her wedding ring is missing from the cabin.
I had her wedding ring returned to her. You got a problem with that?
Yes. You need to get her back here.
Well, I'm afraid that's not possible. She's probably halfway to Tahiti by now.
We are getting new information about the mysterious disappearance that captivated the country 6 months ago. What started out as an idyllic honeymoon cruise for newlyweds Trevor and Lindsay Forrest turned into a nightmarish ordeal for the young bride.
Question over here. What are you planning on doing now? What are you planning on doing now? You know why they called it a search?
That's all I want to say. That's all I want to say. Please just let me go.
Look here. What are you going to do?
With more questions than answers, investigators are still trying to determine exactly what happened on board that tragic cruise. The mysterious bride has never spoken publicly about this event, but today, representatives of Emerald Cove Cruise Lines announced that they have given over $3 million to the estate of Forrest, which is controlled by the widow.
We at Emerald Cove, of course, admit no wrongdoing in these events. Hopefully, though, with this settlement, the family can have some sense of closure and we can all move on past this tragic ordeal.
We are getting new information.
Gwen, a crew member found this in one of the lifeboats. He brought it to me first, and somehow, by accident, it got lost. Thought you might find it interesting viewing. Alan Sherrick.
Chloe, thank you so much. I couldn't have done it without you. This is the best day of my life.
What are you doing in here?
Setting off.
Yeah?
Party favors. You want some?
On your wedding day?
I need a little break from Lindsay. I thought she was gonna come down when we get after the ceremony.
For a break, she just wants us to be perfect.
I just don't know.
Stop. Stop.
Come on, we've had some fun times.
Shut up!
Oh my God.
Married? Really? What were you thinking?
Girls, will you finish dressing the window and get the rest of the sweaters and jackets unpacked?
Hi, Lindsay.
Agent Merced. I'm so surprised to see you.
Well, I heard you opened your store. Thought I'd come say hello.
Oh, I never dreamed it would be so stressful.
I imagine that $3 million in the bank takes away some of the stress.
Trevor wouldn't want me to be miserable. He wanted this for me.
That's so? It's a shame we can't ask him. Congratulations. You're a clever girl. You really spun this for all it was worth. You know, it doesn't even matter if you were lying or not. There's always been one missing piece. Motive. Good luck to you. Store looks great. What's wrong?
Is he gone?
It was just a bad dream, honey.
No, he was here and he was in my room.
It was scary, I know, but there's nobody here, I promise. Take a look.
See?
He wanted to hurt me.
No one's gonna hurt you.
It didn't feel like a dream this time, though. I felt like it was actually happening.
Those are the worst kind. Same time.
I know.
Let's try and get back to sleep, okay?
He'd protect us both if he was here.
You bet he would. Boy, you really scratched yourself. Sarah? I'm gonna go put something on this. I'll be right back, okay? What you working on?
Nothing.
Who's that woman you keep drawing?
Nobody.
Come see me if you need that changed, okay?
I can go to the nurse, like everybody.
But I'm right down the hall.
I know, Mom. You're always right down the hall.
Oh, somebody's tail is dragging this morning. Good to see you, too. Hot date?
In my dreams. Bad choice of words.
Same one?
Yeah. They're getting worse. Last night she scratched herself. Pretty bad. And she saw this guy in her room, like he was really there. Kids have bad dreams, right? Comes with the territory. But this... Pam, I don't know what to do.
It's very cute.
That's very good, Sarah. But the idea of having a fruit up there was to draw what you see.
Well, I see her
Where?
everywhere.
Dreams don't just happen, they mean something. I've done a lot of research.
The psychic hotline doesn't exactly count as research.
Go ahead and laugh, but I'm telling you, they're like a door, a way into another reality. Every time we dream, we open that door. The scary part is we don't know what's on the other side.
You're serious?
Take her father, for example. How much does she know about him?
Oh. She knows he was a police officer, and he was killed in the line of duty 3 weeks before she was born, but she doesn't know the details. What does that have to do with anything?
There may be things that she needs to know, and she's not even conscious of it yet. The dreams could be her way of filling in the blanks.
Pam, she's only 10 years old.
She never got to meet him. That's very mysterious for a child. It's only natural she'd have questions.
She just seems so fragile.
Just talk to her, Kim. Tell her about her dad. Something tells me she's a lot stronger than you think.
And this is when your dad made detective. God, he was so excited that day. We both were.
He helped a lot of people.
Yeah, he did.
And dead people.
Well, yeah, if a bad person hurt somebody, he made sure that they didn't hurt anyone else.
I wish I could have known him.
So do I.
Mom, what really happened to Daddy?
Right before you were born, an art student by the name of Penny Romeg was killed. Daddy found out that Ben Davies was the one that killed her. So when he went to arrest Davies, he started shooting. Daddy shot back. They both died. Sarah, honey.
She died.
She was murdered.
Can I sleep with you tonight?
Sure, baby.
Please let me go. Help me. Oh, please. He's killing me.
Sarah, wake up.
He's right there.
Sarah, there's nobody. It's just a bad dream, honey. Wake up. Wake up. It's all right. It's all right. You want to talk about it? Sarah, I can't help you if you don't tell me.
You'll get mad.
I won't.
Promise?
I promise.
Sometimes I see stuff in my dreams.
What kind of stuff?
Stuff that never happened to me. It's like someone's in my head.
Like voices?
Yeah. Like they're remembering things for me. From someone else's life.
Sarah, you can't remember somebody else's life. You just can't. It's They're just dreams, baby.
I'm tired.
Sure, baby. Go on up.
Mrs. Shea? Why don't you wait here while I talk to your mom?
I'll be right back, sweetie.
Sarah seems a bright little girl. Very mature for her age. But she's clearly very tormented by what she sees in her nightmares.
Dr. Warner, what's wrong with my little girl?
I believe her wounds are an expression of deep inner conflict. Now, what that may be, I don't know yet. Has Sarah experienced any emotional or physical trauma in the last few months?
No, just these dreams.
These are more than dreams, Mrs. Shea. This man she keeps seeing is very real to her and very scary. She believes this hallucination really exists.
Hallucination?
Whatever is disturbing her is affecting her conscious world.
But what can I do?
If she continues to cut herself, she may require medication, even hospitalization.
Oh, God.
But first, Mrs. Shea, I want you to talk to your daughter. Listen to what she has to say, however hard it may be.
But I do.
Sarah doesn't think you believe her. That can be very alienating for a child. There's something she hasn't told anyone, something very important, and you need to find out what that is.
You think I'm crazy?
No, no, I would never think that.
I'm scared, Mama.
Me too, baby. Look, if there's anything you need to tell me, anything at all.
I could show you something.
Show me.
Something that I've seen in my head.
What is it?
I don't know. I have to show you. Go that way.
You've seen this before? In your head?
Okay, now you've shown me.
Sarah! Sarah, wait! Sarah! Sarah! Sarah, wait! Sarah! Don't go in there!
Sarah, what are you doing? Do you have any idea how dangerous this place is?
This is where she lived.
Where who lived?
What the hell you doing?
I'm sorry, we were just...
Just what? Huh? What are you hanging around my door for?
Nothing, we were just going.
Can we take a look inside?
No, we are
Hold
leaving.
on. Maybe that's not such a bad idea.
Get out of our way. Come on, Sarah.
There's something in there.
Oh my.
Laisse-moi tranquille. Non, ne fais pas ça. Va-t'en, tu me fais mal, va-t'en. Tu me fais peur, s'il vous plaît, ne fais pas ça. Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Laisse-moi tranquille. Non, je ne veux pas mourir, s'il te plaît, je ne veux pas mourir. S'il te plaît, tu me fais mal, pourquoi tu fais ça? S'il te plaît, ne veux pas mourir. Sarah, wake up! Tu fais ça? Wake up!
Hypnosis can sometimes help you to remember what happened. And then we can begin to figure out why you're having these scary dreams. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're in a very deep sleep now, Sarah. But when I snap my fingers, you'll wake up. You're surrounded by a protective light. Nothing, no one can hurt you in this light. Do you understand? Now, I want you to go back to when you're 5 years old. You're having a birthday party with all your friends, remember?
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Good. All my friends are here. They love it when I draw them, and I make them look really silly, and they all laugh.
Do you like to draw your friends?
Sometimes I draw other things.
Like what?
From before. When I was big. Older.
When you were older?
I was tall and pretty.
You mean grown up?
Shouldn't talk about it, though. My mom gets mad and we argue a lot.
It's okay. You can talk about anything here. Why do you and your mom argue?
She's always telling me what to do. She doesn't like my boyfriends at all.
Doesn't like what boyfriends? Remember, you're 5 years old, Sarah.
Not her mom. My mom.
Whose mom are we talking about?
I told you. Mine. From before.
And who are you?
Penny.
Penny who?
Penny Romig.
Why are you here, Penny?
Because of the things that happened. With him.
With who? What happened?
I was so afraid that he would be angry.
About what? Why would he be mad?
The things that I said. But he said that we needed to talk about it. There's this place where we could go and we could be alone. He took me there. In his car.
Where did he take you?
I don't know, in a big smelly place.
What time is it?
It's 3:20 in the morning. He's coming towards me. He's got something sharp in his hand. What? He's gonna hurt me. What is?
It's okay. You're safe.
He wants to hurt me. Why does? Cut me. Why would he cut me? I don't.
Listen to me, Sarah. When I snap my fingers, you'll wake up.
He's hurting me. Bring her out of it.
Wake up. Wake up, Sarah.
He killed her. I have to tell you something else.
Okay.
He didn't do it.
What?
He didn't kill that woman.
Honey, the police say this man killed her and your father.
He didn't do it.
How do you know?
Sergeant, line 2.
Hi, Matt.
Kim,
Good to see you.
you too. So, what's going on? What are you doing around here?
Well, I was just hoping. Do you have a few minutes?
For you? Yeah, of course. This way.
So, it's been a while, huh?
Yeah, almost 6 years.
Geez, I'm sorry, Kim. I keep meaning to call. Something comes up.
Same here.
Hey, did you hear I got married?
No way. Congratulations.
Then you probably didn't hear I got divorced, too.
Oh, what happened?
You know how it is. You fall off the wagon 7, 8 times, a woman starts to have second thoughts. Go figure.
I'm sorry.
What are you gonna do, huh? Grab the stuff for you. That was a good day.
Yeah.
A lot of good days. Chris was the best partner a guy could have. So, how's Sarah? She's got to be, what, about 10 years old now?
Actually, she's the reason why I'm here.
What is it? What's wrong?
I'm really scared for her, Matt. She's been seeing things.
What do you mean?
Well, she's been having these visions, and believe me, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but sometimes she thinks she's Penny Romeg.
Romig, that's the girl Chris and I caught her case.
Sarah's convinced that Ben Davies didn't kill her or Chris, and that the real killer's still out there.
Kim, you know that's just not possible, right?
Well, that's what I thought, but then there's been these things, and Matt, I'm just not so sure.
You're not so sure about what? I mean, ballistics, forensics, Davies was the guy. The case is closed.
Can I see the file?
Are you sure that's a good idea? For you, I mean.
Look on the back.
She's good, huh?
I have a stack of those. She's been drawing this woman her whole life. This same woman. It's Penny Romeg.
Oh, come on, Kim.
It's her. Matt, tell me how a 5-year-old can draw someone that she knows nothing about.
I don't know. She saw her on television, maybe in a newspaper. I don't know.
No, I've kept her from this. I didn't want her to know until she was old enough to understand. She didn't even know Penny Romeg's name until a few days ago.
Kim, I'm a cop. I deal with facts, evidence, black, white, this kind of stuff. It's way over my head.
Tell me about it. Sarah was speaking French in her sleep a few nights ago. Never studied French a day in her life. Please, Matt, show me the records.
All right. Okay, that's strange. It's listed as a cold case.
Well, what's the difference?
Closed is closed. Solved, right? Cold case is left open, basically put on the back burner until new evidence comes along.
Well, maybe it was a clerical mistake.
Yeah, maybe. But the problem is, I can't open a cold case file without the captain's okay, and something tells me Sarah's visions aren't going to be enough to convince him.
So what do I do?
You know what? Check with the coroner's office. They keep their own records on homicides, okay?
Thanks, Matt.
You, believe her?
She believes it. In one way or another, I want to make this okay for her.
Mrs. Shea, what a pleasant surprise.
Captain Murphy?
How have you been?
Fine, thank you.
What brings you back to this jungle?
Well, I was just in the neighborhood and I thought I'd stop by and say hello to Detective Carson.
Well, that was nice of you. Just stop by one day and we'll have lunch.
I'll do that.
You take care. saw Mrs. Shea on her way out.
Yeah, she wanted to talk.
Really? After all these years?
Her daughter's having some problems.
Nothing serious, I hope.
I should be okay.
Good. Good. After what happened to her father, I'd say that family's had enough problems. Wouldn't you?
Name of deceased?
Penny Romeg?
It's not releasing the document. It's been flagged restricted. Well, you'll need a court order to get it released.
After 10 years?
Well, I'm just telling you what it says.
Isn't there anything else you can do?
Still too early in the investigation. I can't comment on the specifics of the case.
Who's that?
Yeah, that's Dr. Robert Marquette, county coroner.
All right. Yeah, as soon as I finish my report. You too.
Excuse me, Dr. Marquette? I was hoping that maybe you could help me.
Well, what can I do for you?
Well, I'm trying to get a copy of an autopsy report, and for some reason it's been marked restricted. It's 10 years old, and... Well, is that normal?
Not at all.
It's probably a mistake, but I don't have the authorization to access it.
Look, I have another meeting, and let me see what I can do. Please. Name of deceased?
Penny Romeg?
Romeg. Homicide victim, multiple stab wounds. They found her in a park. Is that right?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound insensitive. A little test I like to give myself, see if I can remember their names, their COD, cause of death. Were you friend or family?
More of a friend of a friend.
Well, I'm not having any luck either. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, it was awful what that creep did to her. What was his name? Davies.
Yes.
And there was a police detective investigating the murder. Davies shot him.
Detective Chris Shea.
Shea, yes. Yeah, he died too. Yeah, but not before he gave that animal what he deserved.
He was my husband.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Shea. Your husband was a brave man. I meant no disrespect. I'm sorry. I'm already late for my meeting. Why don't you give your number to Leon, and I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
I'm on my way.
Billions of people around the world believe in reincarnation, but I suppose they're all wrong too?
I don't know. I'm just... Okay, something's going on. I'll give you that.
She knew exactly where Penny's old apartment was. That's more than something. She was experiencing her past life as Penny.
Okay, fine. Suppose you're right. Just suppose. Why Sarah?
Usually there's some kind of connection. It isn't just random. Penny Romeg came back as Sarah for a reason. When the time is right, you'll find out why.
I just want my little girl back.
Thought you were at the police station.
Excuse me?
With your daughter?
What are you talking about?
A Detective Carson called, said there was an emergency, that you were already there. They were sending a car for Sarah.
Where's Sarah?
She left about 5 minutes ago.
Lock down the school.
I'll page the principal.
No, just do it. Hurry.
Sarah Shea, did she come by here?
No.
Sarah! Sarah! Sarah!
Teachers return to your classrooms and remain there until further notice.
Sarah!
I repeat, the school is locked down.
Get back to the class. It's not safe for you here. Sarah! Sarah! That's my daughter! Hey! Sarah! Hurry! okay. You're safe. It's okay.
They said that you were waiting for me.
I know, honey. I know.
Just heard. Is Sarah okay?
No, she's not okay. Somebody just tried to kidnap her.
All right, take a breath, calm down.
I don't want to calm down.
Easy, I'm on your side, remember?
Are you sure about that?
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
They said you called the school, Matt. Said to have Sarah released from class and that somebody'd pick her up.
Wait a minute.
There was a car waiting for her. I got there just in time.
You think I would do that?
What am I supposed to think, huh? What would you think?
All right, Kim, listen to me, okay? I'm gonna take care of this. Get on the phone, get me the records, every call into the school last 2 hours. Go. All right, what kind of car was it?
A black sedan, 4 doors, I think.
You see the driver?
It had tinted windows.
Okay, what about a license plate?
Happened too fast.
Never mind, we can do this later. Take Sarah home. I'll give you a call, a couple hours. Chris was like a brother to me. You know I'd never do anything to hurt you or Sarah, right?
Who is it?
Kim, it's me, Matt.
Matt.
Should have called first. But, we checked out that call to the school. Came from a payphone a few blocks over. Could have been anyone.
They used your name, Matt. Why would they do that if they didn't know I'd come to see you?
We don't know it's a cop, Kim.
We don't know it's not.
Look, just because Sarah has a couple dreams, you want to open this can of worms. You're trying to make her feel better.
You don't get it, Matt. I didn't ask for this. I spent the last 10 years trying to move on. Make a life for Sarah and me. Why in God's name would I put myself through this again?
Then don't. Stop now. Just let him rest.
No. Somebody tried to take my daughter. And I don't think it's a coincidence. And if I don't find the truth, I will always be looking over my shoulder.
You don't have to do it alone.
Sarah, go back to sleep. Pam's gonna stay with you for a couple hours until I get home. I love you too. I hope Sarah will be okay with Pam. It was pretty scary for her today. Okay, you wanna tell me where we are?
That is where they keep the cold case records. By this time of night, there's probably only one guard on.
Wait a minute, you're not planning on stealing these records, are you?
You got any better ideas?
Matt, are you sure you want to take this risk? Okay. Okay, just tell me what you want me to do.
I want you to keep an eye out. Let me know if anybody else shows up.
Hey, hold on a second. How are you gonna get in?
Well, that is what makes all this so exciting, isn't it?
There's a car out here.
What kind of car?
I can't tell. It's just sitting there. Wait.
What? I can't hear you.
He's leaving.
It was the same car you saw at the school?
Maybe. I don't know. It's gone.
All right, look, just sit tight. I'm almost through, okay?
Pick up.
You've reached Detective Carson. I can't pick up the phone right now. Leave a message and I'll call you back.
I'm only looking for some change.
Wait. Can you act crazy?
That's what I do. You get away! You leave that lady alone! Creep! Get away! Get! Leave that lady alone! Get out of here!
Go. You know, it says Penny Romeg's blood alcohol level was 0.18. That's twice the legal limit.
That's probably how Davies got a jump on her. She was pretty hammered that night.
Her car wasn't found at the park, and there's no way she could drive in that condition anyway. But it also says her prints weren't in Davies' car either. So how'd she get there?
She was dead. Almost 48 hours before they found her. That's plenty of time for him to wipe down his vehicle.
But the knife was still under his seat. He'd wipe down the car, but he'd leave the murder weapon?
Maybe he forgot. I don't know. Kim, your average psycho is not that bright. You have anything at all to drink in this house?
There's scotch in the cabinet.
You want one?
No.
I know that look.
Something else that doesn't make sense to me. If this was yours and Chris's case, how come Captain Murphy's signature is all over this?
I'm gonna tell you something. And you're not gonna like it. I'll tell you anyway. Because it's time you knew.
Knew what?
Murphy's name is all over that file because that's how he takes care of business. Anything he doesn't want to go public, he throws in a few convenient loose ends, labels it a cold case, never sees the light of day.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you saying that Murphy did something with this case?
Chris, he had a way about him, a look he'd get. You could tell when he was closing in, and he was getting that look with the Romig case. The problem was, he kept me locked out, which wasn't like him. I asked him, he said it was for my own protection.
Protection from who?
He wouldn't say, but he got a tip that night that Davies wanted to meet, wanted to talk about who killed the girl. Davies was supposed to be a witness, not a suspect.
Wait, he got a tip? Davies didn't call?
To this day, I don't know who called Chris, but whoever it was said that Davies wanted to talk to him alone. So we went down there, and Chris jumps out of the car. He tells me to wait. A couple minutes, I hear 2 shots, back to back. And I hear 2 more.
What happened, Matt?
I ran into the alley. Davies is already dead. And I found Chris, who's lying in a pile of trash. He was looking at me. He wanted to tell me something.
Matt, you said Chris was dead when you got there.
I lied to you, Kim. I lied to everybody.
How could you do that?
Because it wasn't his weapon.
What?
I knew Chris's weapon like it was my own, and the one in his hand wasn't it. It wasn't Chris's gun.
But if you were so sure that that wasn't Chris's gun, why didn't you tell anybody?
You don't think I tried? Murphy shows up and he takes over the scene. I tell him this is the wrong gun. He gives me this look and he says I'm distraught. And I tell him how Davies had wanted to meet, how the whole thing was starting to smell like a setup.
What did he say?
He asked me how I thought it would smell if everyone found out I had booze on my breath that night. And with my reputation on the wagon, off the wagon, I got out. I might as well kiss my career goodbye.
You let him threaten you? With Chris lying there, you ignored the truth?
The truth was, I had a couple of drinks.
Like a brother, you said.
I was scared, all right? I was scared. I could feel it. Murphy had to be mixed up in this somehow. And maybe he even took Chris out himself. I don't know, but if he could get to Chris, I knew he could sure as hell get to me a whole lot quicker.
So Sarah was right. Davies didn't kill that girl.
Whoever killed Chris and that girl, it's too late. There's nothing we can do about it now.
Unless you have a witness.
What are you talking about, sweetie?
Well, I was there.
You're not, Kim.
She sees things, Matt. She knows about Penny's death.
I am not gonna let this happen. You're not gonna chase this particular wild goose. It's too dangerous.
It was at Sally's bar. That's where Penny worked. And that's where he picked her up that night.
With or without you, Matt? Yeah, honey, the sign's here, just like you drew it.
You go past a bar. There's a table in the back somewhere with a lamp that has a horse on it.
Just past the bar, there's a table with a horse lamp on it. Okay, baby. I'll call you back. Let's go.
Whoa, hold on.
What's he doing here?
Used to be a cop bar. Some of the old timers still hang out now and then.
Are you inside?
Yeah, I'm in.
What about the bartender? Jimmy, is he limping?
Yeah, I see him. He's limping.
She waited for him there and he called her from the car to come out.
Who called?
I don't know his name.
What can I get for you folks?
Jimmy.
Mom?
Hi, good to see you.
Have we met?
Yeah, a long time ago. My sister used to work here. Penny Romig?
I remember Penny. Sweet kid. Shame what happened to her.
Yeah, it's 10 years ago this week.
Time flies, I guess, huh?
Were you here that night?
You reopening the case, detective?
No, actually, it's me. You know, after all this time, I still need closure.
She wasn't working that night, though. She came in. Supposed to meet some guy she'd been seeing. She seemed pretty upset.
Why?
She wouldn't say. Anyway, the guy calls and says, put her on the phone.
You recognize the voice?
Must have been Benny, right? That's what it says in all the papers.
You knew Davies.
Yeah, he'd come in, we'd shoot the breeze. I tell you, I think maybe he had a thing for Penny. She was very friendly, though.
Did you see him that night?
No, he said he'd wait for her in the car, told her to come out. I offered to walk her. She said she'd be okay. That's the last time I saw her.
Was she drinking? Do you remember?
Funny thing about that. I hadn't seen her take a drink in a couple of weeks. She started drinking milk.
Milk?
Yeah. I thought maybe she'd save her money or something. Well, she learned how to speak French pretty good. Said she was going to some fancy art school there.
Well, thanks for talking to us.
No problem. For what it's worth, your sister was good people.
But how could her blood alcohol be so high if she hadn't been drinking?
You're assuming that he's telling the truth.
He has no reason to lie.
A guy like that lying's a reflex.
He cared about her. I could feel it.
What are you getting all ooh on me now too, or what?
I'm serious, Matt.
Hang on. Carson. Yeah? Yeah, okay. What now? Yeah, no, that's fine. All right.
Who's that?
Murphy. He wants me to come by the station.
Now? What for?
Said he would tell me when I get there.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, no such thing.
Call me later.
Yeah, sure. Captain, hello? You want to talk to me?
I still get chills. My people out there, giving everything for this city, risking their lives. Nothing like it. That kind of dedication and loyalty. That's what keeps me going, especially the loyalty.
Said there was a problem.
You've been out there a long time. You know how it works. We've got to be able to trust each other, you and me, everybody in here. Otherwise, you never know what might happen.
Yeah.
That's why it breaks my heart to tell you this, Detective. I don't trust you, Matt.
Yeah, I don't follow.
You think I wouldn't find out? I have eyes everywhere, Carson. Places you don't know. Breaking into a restricted area, tampering with evidence.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you think you're doing here, Detective? Are you being somebody's hero? Because you're lining up on the wrong side and people are gonna get hurt. Is that what you want? Now, why don't you just tell me what you got yourself into? and we'll sort it out.
Can't help you, Captain.
Have it your way. You're on suspension as of right now, gun and badge. You know, when Internal Affairs opens the book on you, they're gonna go all the way back, including the night you were more worried about getting your next drink than looking after your partner.
We done here?
Oh, yeah. I'd say you're done.
It's pretty here.
Yeah, it's very nice.
You don't like to come here?
Oh, no, Sarah. I do like to come here. It helps me remember so many things. But sometimes remembering's hard. When I remember your daddy, it just reminds me how much I miss him.
And that makes you sad.
When you love someone and they're not with you anymore, it makes you sad, yeah.
I'm sorry he's not here.
Me too, baby.
I think Daddy would want us to know.
Know what?
Know what really happened to him. He looks so sad.
Come on, honey, don't stare. Sarah.
We come here a lot.
Nearly every day.
You don't have to feel so sad.
Sarah, let's go back to the car. You don't want to bother people. Oh, my God.
Did you know our daughter?
Yes.
But how old are you?
No, she means that I knew her. I've talked about her so much.
She used to get mad at you sometimes for not trusting her, for not believing that she could be an artist. But even when she was angry, she knew that you loved her. You just wanted her to be happy.
Sarah.
She's sorry she said she hated you. She didn't mean it. She loved you very much.
Thank you. Sarah?
We have to go back to that apartment.
What? No, that's out of the question.
I told you there's something in there. We have to find it.
I'm not taking you back there. It's too dangerous. Now that's final.
You could go. I know where there's a key. You wouldn't have to break in or anything. Has he come out yet?
Not yet. I'll let you know when I see him, okay? Wait. There he is. He's leaving.
Be careful, okay?
It's all clear.
Is there a fire extinguisher?
Yes.
Just reach up. It's taped underneath.
Pretty slick.
She forgot her keys all the time.
Oh my God. What a dump.
Can you show me? She used to sit by that window and draw. It was her quiet spot.
All right, kiddo, what am I looking for?
I don't know. Can you show me the other way? There's so much garbage. It didn't look like this before.
Baby, this isn't working. You know, I better get out of here.
No, Mom, wait. I don't know. A black hole or something.
A black hole, Sarah, that doesn't make...
Mom?
Wait.
That's it. That's where it is.
Oh, gross. Sarah, are you sure?
Yes.
Oh!
Mom? Mom?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Mom?
Sarah, wait. I think I found something.
What? What is it?
Hold on. It's her journal.
What does it say?
Wait a sec. Home pregnancy test.
She was pregnant.
But why would she hide this? She wrote this 2 days before she was murdered. That's why she wanted to talk to him. She was pregnant.
I don't understand.
It's okay. Sarah, I'm leaving now.
Jeez.
You get your ass out here right now, or I'll gut you like a hog.
Mom, what's wrong? Answer me.
I know you.
I can explain.
I caught you here before. I told you to stay the hell away.
Mom, did he come back?
Look, I'm not here to rob you. I'm just looking for some things that the girl who used to live here before might have left.
Well, that don't give you the right to come into somebody's place.
No, you're right. And I'm sorry, and I'm not gonna bother you anymore. I'm just gonna leave.
I heard once. Somebody breaks in, well, you got the right to do anything you want to defend your property.
I'm calling the police.
No, I'm gonna walk out now.
Oh, I don't think so. Now, I think what I'm gonna have to do is search you. See that you ain't stolen nothing. I'm gonna have to search you a long time.
I'm calling them right now.
Sir, do you have the address?
Son of a bitch! Who is that? Who's been listening to us?
She was pregnant when she was murdered, and it's not in the autopsy report. Why would that be?
Well, I spoke to Marquette the other day, the coroner. He seemed pretty surprised that he couldn't access Penny's autopsy. Now, if we could prove that somebody tampered with his records, he might be able to help us.
It's a start.
We'll go in the morning.
You better do it. I have been suspended.
Why?
Murphy found out I went into the cold case vault, and he's threatening to take it to Internal Affairs.
I'm sorry, Matt. This is all my fault.
Don't you believe it? I got myself into this a long time ago. What you did, you and Sarah both, you gave me the chance to get myself out of it.
You want a drink?
I'm good.
Okay.
And you better watch yourself. Murphy's probably already figured out you're involved. He's gonna want to know where all this is headed.
I understand.
I want to know where you're at all times. And no more breaking into people's houses either.
Sorry.
You gotta take care of yourself. Got that little girl upstairs. So, where do I sleep?
Excuse me?
Well, I'm camping out here until further notice. Keep an eye on you two. Unless you got a problem with that.
No. The couch is all yours.
Couch is good.
I'm sorry I haven't gotten back to you, Mrs. Shea. The truth is, I'm still shut out of my own system. I can't access a copy of Penny Romig's autopsy report.
I actually dug up a copy myself. And that's why I'm here. I have a few questions.
I'm impressed. How did you manage that?
I'd rather not say if you don't mind.
I see. Do you have it with you?
Yes. What I was wondering is, I found out that Penny Romig was pregnant, but it doesn't mention it here in the report.
Well, I never would have left out something that important.
And it also says that her blood alcohol level was 0.18. Now, the bartender where she works said she hadn't had a drink in weeks.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
That's what I mean. I just don't understand.
If you repeat this, I'll deny we ever had this conversation. This isn't the first report of mine that's been altered. For a long time, I've suspected that someone is using their work for the city to cover up their crimes.
Well, then you could help me. If you just tell me what you know and which report that...
Mrs. Shea, you may think you know what you're getting into, but you really have no idea. And given my circumstances, I really can't help you. I'm sorry, but you're on your own. And if you wouldn't mind some advice, burn those papers. And don't speak of this to anyone ever again.
So, you don't want to do that, Mrs. Shea. If you wake your daughter, my partner in her room will kill her. You understand?
What do you want?
I want what you got from the cold case warehouse. Don't want to do that, Mr. Che.
It's in the downstairs closet.
Move.
Here.
Good girl. Come on. Come on. If you want to see your daughter alive, don't you move from this couch.
No! Come on. Come on. Matt! Oh my God! Oh my God, Matt! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hi. The doctor said the knife missed any vital organs, but you've lost a lot of blood. You have to rest.
Sarah?
She's okay. Thank you. I need to look at your drawings.
Are we gonna keep looking?
This is where they found Penny. She was over there in the trees.
This isn't the place.
What do you mean?
The place I saw, it was big and inside.
This place, honey? I'm sorry. You shouldn't have to do this. I just don't know any other way.
He took her to this place with no windows, but there were shells and pointy things. She wanted to talk to him about the baby because she wanted to keep it. He tried to change her mind, but she wouldn't. They started to argue, and then he just stops talking. Touches her face. But that's so she won't see the knife. She tries to stop him, but it's too late. And he kills her.
We have to find this place.
How?
Start where she started. That night.
I think that she came back so that what happened to her won't happen to anybody else. And because, to make you feel better, I mean, you miss Daddy so much.
I do miss him, honey. What is it, baby? What do you see?
Go that way. Turn left up here. This is it. Here, turn here.
Wait in the car and lock the doors.
What? No, I have to come with you.
Sarah, this once. What would they store out here?
Mrs. Shea.
Dr. Marquette, I wasn't expecting to see you here.
Well, I could say the same thing. What brings you all the way out here?
It's a bit complicated. I was hoping to find out when I got here. Do you know what's stored in this building?
Well, believe it or not, the coroner's office used to use it when there was a storm or a fire or some sort of natural disaster. Well, that was years ago, before my time, of course. It all sounds a bit macabre to me.
No kidding.
The city wants to demolish the place. I'm supposed to be meeting someone here to see about cleaning it out. Looks like I've been stood up.
Well, I've got to be going anyway. I've got my daughter in the car. Sarah, honey, are you okay?
That's him. That's the man that killed Penny.
You mean Marquette?
Yes. I want to come with you.
You can't, baby. It's too dangerous.
Well, then call the police.
And tell them what? My daughter's a reincarnation of another woman? I'm sorry. Look, the police are mixed up in this. I don't even know if I can trust them. Matt's right. We need proof, real proof that he killed Penny.
He killed Daddy, too.
I think so. That's why we have to do this right. So he doesn't get away with it. Okay?
Come on in, sweetheart.
You come back, okay?
Should have taken care of them when you had the chance.
That was never the deal.
Well, we're changing the deal.
The kid, too?
It's a bit late in the game to develop a conscience.
And when the cops' friends come knocking?
This cop's got no friends. But don't worry. I'll take care of the police. You just do your job. You find her, you follow her, and you kill her.
Where did he put it? Mark had changed all the files.
Hello, Mrs. Shea.
Appreciate irony, Mrs. Shea.
Murphy, I need to speak to you, alone. What the hell? You had better start talking, and fast. What happened?
At a 911, this location call was disconnected. Sent a unit to check it out. Found her cell phone over in the corner there, and your pit bull hoisted on his own petard. Funny old world, isn't it?
You haven't seen my office yet.
What do you mean?
She found the original autopsy reports.
You kept them?
Just a little insurance in case anyone got cold feet.
You dumb son of a bitch.
You have to find her and kill her.
Oh, no, Marquette. You and I, we're done.
Walk away now, I swear I'll ruin you.
And how is that?
One of those reports was for her husband. If I go down, you go with me. Evidence tampering, conspiracy to murder, and that's just for starters. You will do as I say, Captain. You don't have a choice.
If anything happens, you'll know what to do. Sarah? Pam? Oh, God, Pam!
You just couldn't leave well enough alone, could you?
Where's Sarah?
Do you have any idea of the mess that you have made for me?
Where is she?
You know, I was a good cop once, but I made a serious mistake. I could have been charged in the death of a scumbag drug dealer, or at the very least, kicked off the force. Marquette changed the autopsy report, though. And he made me look like a hero instead. Only he's never let me forget that I owe him, and he's never gonna.
But why kill Penny? Why Chris?
Because she wouldn't go away quietly like the others. She wanted to have his baby. So he called me, he said, oh, there's been an accident, she's dead. And then he decided, I guess that was too neat, so he cut her up, made it look like a psycho did it. Only Chris wasn't buying it.
So you set up Ben Davies.
Marquette told me find somebody who wouldn't be missed. I picked Davies.
Marquette was the one that called Chris that night. Told him where to meet Davies.
I found out later Davies was already dead. Marquette had taken care of him, and then he waited to ambush Chris. And when I got there, I could see that Chris's gun had been swapped. So I knew what had happened.
You should have done something.
It was already done. I couldn't change it, so I decided to keep my mouth shut.
You could have told the truth.
There was nothing that I could do.
Then do something now, Murphy. Make it right.
You read my mind.
Then tell me where my daughter is.
Marquette took her to the old coroner's warehouse. He told me that I don't have a choice. He was wrong.
Murphy, no! Call the police. Tell them everything that happened. What about you? I'm gonna go get Sarah.
Mama.
I've been hearing all about your daughter's visions, Mrs. Shea.
Sarah?
How she sees what Penny saw. Her descriptions are quite chilling. And so exact.
I should know. I was there.
Let her go.
As soon as you get me those reports you took from my office.
I don't have them with me.
Excuse me?
I can take you to them.
Do I really look stupid to you, Mrs. Shea? Go get them and bring them to me.
I won't leave her.
You don't have a choice!
I won't let you do this to me again, Robert.
Sarah?
You killed our baby. And I won't let you kill again. Let me go. You let me go, Robert.
It's not possible.
Let me go. I won't let you kill this. Baby.
Why you?
Next time, wake me up.
I hope he doesn't mind I brought Penny's favorites.
I'm sure he'll love them too, honey. No more bad dreams?
No more bad dreams.